is the one that I prefer to wear because of this little bit of difference at level 5. Yes, it's technically better, but you're not going to, if you have a Titan or Combine, don't sweat it. Use the one that you have that's either available to you or it's the best durability. So we're going to walk through this, and basically each shot with 855, you're going to get all these stats. So you have a 87% chance to block it or a 13% chance of penetration on the very first shot. However, if the round does go through, it's only going to do 32 damage. Now, if you look, 855 does 54 damage. And this is a product of just how the armor system works. And I'm not going to, well, maybe we do another video explaining terminal ballistics and Tarkov, because you can do that on its own. Point being is that when the durability is really high like this, even if you get a roll and get a penetration, it's not going to do full damage. And again, on the second shot, you know, you've got a 17% chance of penetrating. It's going to do 32 damage, just like the first bullet did. You know, bullet 3, you go up to a 33% chance to penetrate, and then 34, and then 34, and now you're getting to 35% chance, and then you'll really start to see the penetration chance climb, and that's with this individual shot. So that's why it's not great. So this is not looking at as a cumulative percentage. This is looking at if you have an armor durability that's reduced to this point, what is the chance that it can be penetrated at that armor durability? Once a plate gets penetrated, the damage is much higher. So if you pen a plate, it does more damage to the plate. So if you get a lucky roll on, say, the first shot and penetrate, you're essentially going to jump to the 3rd or 4th round with your next shot. But I'm already starting to get too much into the weeds here. Like I said, the big important number is your 6th shot is your 50%, your coin flip of where you're going at. So let's go compare this to what was one of my favorite armors until I really dug into this, and that is the UDHP, the polyplates, monoclete. I think, there we go, monoclete. There's your class 4. We got 855. We're going to do multi-shot. And here you can see it's a little bit more subjective because on your 5th shot, you're 34% chance, but on your 6th shot, you're 88%. So you could say 5.5 rounds to pen it, get to that 50-50 shot, but technically it's the 6th shot that's going to be comparable to your Kiba arms, right? Same thing. 6th shot is where you get over 50%, though even your 7th shot is going to be basically the same as your polyplate now with that 88% chance to pen. So this is where you get that little bit of a difference between poly and Titan. And this is with 855. This graph grows the difference in these when you get into lower pen ammo or higher level armor. So not a huge difference, right? We'll say 1 bullet. So from our Titan or our combined materials to poly or aluminum, you have a 1 bullet change on how durable it is. So let's look at the next one up is going to be steel. So again, we'll go into 855, we'll throw that in, and we'll pull up our steel little arms. Class 4, multi-shot, and there we go. So here we got our 5th round is going to be a 54% chance. So that is worse than the 5th round here, right? And your 5th round here is only 34%, but we're still only 1 bullet less than the Titan. Though the difference between 6 and 7 is pretty extreme, and you go straight from, you know, the one thing steel does is it holds up until it doesn't, so it's going to be okay, and then it fails really quickly. And that comes into play because if you get a penetration on steel early on, somebody gets a really lucky roll, you know, their chance to penetration chance rate 34%. If they get through the steel, it wrecks its durability, and you basically move all of this over 1 bullet. So even though you've got a 50-50 chance of dying on the 5th bullet, if they get a lucky dice roll, that's going to go to 4. And there's even some circumstances, though they're really rare, that you can die on the 3rd shot. It's just super rare. You got to be really unlucky, but it is there. So all in all, the way I look at it, and you can disagree based on what I've shown here, or you can do your own stuff, but when you look at these 3 different plates, at class 4 with 855, you have a 1 bullet difference. Now I get it. A bullet or 2 might not sound like all that much. And in some circumstances it isn't. If you get the drop on someone or they get the drop on you and you're able to just full auto into the chest and not miss any shots, it's not going to matter what armor you really have. What's the difference between, you know, 4 bullets and 6 bullets when you're shooting at, you know, 900 rounds a minute? You know, it's less than a second. But most fights aren't like that. Arms get in the way, bullets miss, some hit your stomach instead of your chest. So while in a perfect simulation, 1 bullet isn't much, in your everyday fight with folks that have, you know, usually less than 25% accuracy, that's really the difference between 4 or 5 bullets at the very least. So just, I want to emphasize that. I want you to keep in mind that just because we're showing only 1 or 2 bullets of difference here, in reality, when this plays out in the game, it is almost way more than that in bullets fired at you. And we've all been there too. You know, we've shot at somebody and you've seen the, you know, the 8 or 9 hits on them and they still don't die. And you wonder why. Well, this is it. This is where we're at. So now that we've shown some of the basic difference between the plates, and hopefully you understand that now, let's get into some of the other variables that can greatly impact the outcomes with your survivability based on what armor you're walking about. So that means we're going to talk about layering and how that affects all of this. And this layering basically is just a complex way of saying when you take a armor plate like this and you stick it in armor. Because you have armor here right now. This thing is providing armor even without a plate in it. It's just airman. It's only class 3. When you put a plate in there, now you essentially have 2 layers of armor covering that area where the plate's at. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to do it kind of old school, or the way I like doing it with paint. It's kind of like a whiteboard, but it lets me draw it out and, you know, John Madden it, if you will, and show you guys. So when we're talking about layering armor, we have a couple of systems going on here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a representation of the plate. So this is going to be your armor plate, okay? That's what green is your armor plate. Next up, we're going to show airman. We're going to do that. Oh, well, yellow's not going to show it very well. Let's go with orange. So orange is going to be your aramid backer, okay? That's what orange is. So this is your armor system. This is your layered armor. Plate, pyramid. Coming in, we're going to have our bullet, right? Here's our bullet. Mario style. So we even draw, you know, a smiley face and some teeth on it, just like the Mario bullets were. I'm aging myself a little bit, but bullet's coming in, right? First thing it's going to do is it's going to hit that plate. And then the game is going to do its set of calculations on this first plate here, and it's going to decide, is there going to be a penetration? If there is or isn't from here, is it going to be how much blunt damage is there going to be, or how much pass through? And if it passes through, then you've got a whole other calculation of how much damage there is, how much damage reduction, along with how much damage is done to the plate and all those kind of things. In both of these instances, it doesn't matter what it is. Both of these also now apply to the aramid. So even if the bullet penetrates or doesn't, the aramid comes into effect. Now, if the bullet is stopped, there's a blunt damage applied. It's just a percentage. They're kind of getting complicated with the math. We're not going to get in there. We're just, for simple purposes, we're going to say it's percentage of the bullet's damage. And then the aramid is going to do a reduction based on its level of 2 or 3 to that blunt damage. So if, let's say that this bullet does, we'll just say 50 damage, and it's going to let 10% through, then on the aramid, you're only going to get 5 damage to the aramid, and then the aramid is going to reduce this by another, let's say 30%. And so now you're down to 3 or 4 damage. And then that 3 or 4 is what gets applied to your thorax or stomach, depending on where it hits. Now, let's clear all this out a little bit and make some space here so I can actually show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's, for argument's sake, that on this shot, the bullet gets through and hits the aramid. Well, at this point right here, when the bullet passes through the steel plate and it penetrates, it's going to have a reduction in its pen. So what's our aramid pen, or I'm sorry, our 855 pen again, is 31 pen and 54 damage, right? So you, instead of your 31 pen, it's going to get reduced down anywhere from, 40%, 30%, 50%. We're just going to say 50% just to keep the math simple. So now your pen is 15, and the damage, instead of being 51, is going to be, we'll say it's going to be reduced by 40%, or it's going to be, it's going to be 6% of the total. So we're going to say 30 damage, right? These two numbers right here, 15 and 30, these two are your new numbers that get applied to the aramid. So when the bullet gets through the plate, it gets reduced in damage, and now the aramid is going to do its own dice roll against 15 pen and 30 damage. And then that process starts all over again. If it's a block, how much blunt gets going through. If it's a penetrate, how much is reduced. All of that stuff. Now, this was a really complex picture to draw, and thankfully, Tarkov Gunsmith is going to let us simplify this really quickly and show you the results of this without having to do any crazy math. So let's put all this together. We're going to keep sim 1, 2, and 3 here to refer to, but we're going to go into our 4th sim now. We're going to throw 855 in here. We're going to do the same plate as here. It's going to be the Kiva Arms Titan Ballistic. So let's grab that whoops, wrong one. We'll grab the Kiva Arms Titan Ballistic, and then underneath here, we're going to go with an aramid backer. And for me, I like using the CPC. It does matter which one you have, potentially. We're just going to stick with the CPC for now because it's the one that I like. And it's going to be the front one. It's got 40 durability. It's class 3. And now we have an armor system. So when we hit multi-shot, it's going to spit out what it takes to get through, not just your first plate, but also the aramid with 855. Okay, we're going to keep sims 1, 2, and 3 up here just to reference them. Sim 4, we are going to pull up 855 again, right? And we're going to put in our Kiva Arms Titan Ballistic plate, which is the same as sim 1, as you can see here. And we are going to put behind it a class 2 aramid. Now, one of the more common ones you're going to see is going to be the Karasa. Let me see if this pulls up here. Maybe I didn't. Yep, there it is, Karasa. So this is your level 2 aramid. It's going to be the thorax, stomach aramid for that. And now we're going to do multi-shot. We're going to see what kind of results we get. Now, if you remember, we were 6 shots, right? With just the plate, nothing else. We are 6 shots to our 49, or basically our 50% coin flip. With aramid, level 2 aramid, with 855, this now goes to over 8 bullets. It's 8.5, but we'll say the 9th bullet is the one that's probably going to kill you. 8th one puts you about 30%. So this is a pretty extreme jump, just for putting a little bit of aramid behind the plate. And this is really important. I want to point this out because there are armors out there that don't have aramid. Now, specifically, if you want to look at it, let's go look at the Hextech, the HBC. It does not have any aramid. It's only the plates. It's a plate carrier. This also applies to the Hexgrid, which hopefully that pulls up right here. As you can see here, there is no aramid. It is only the plates. And the Tasmanian Tiger plate carrier is also the same thing. These are only plate carriers. There is no aramid backer to them. So if you're using these, you are hamstringing yourself with survivability. And again, that shows right here, where with just the plate, you have 6 rounds to your 50%, whereas here, to get over that 50%, whoops, I clicked on the wrong one, you have to get to 9 rounds. Now remember, we were talking, it's not just 3 bullets. That's probably going to equate to maybe 8 to 10 bullets when somebody's shooting at you. And we're going to go even a step further, and we're going to show how much of a difference with 855 and everything else being the same. And we're going to have the Kiva Arms plate again. But instead, this time, we're going to go with level 3 aramid. We're going to grab a CPC. It's one of the better ones, but you can get CPC pretty quickly through ref, at least as of doing this video. We're going to do multi-shot. And you can see here, now you are 10 shots to 22%. And the 11th shot, you jump to 90%. But that's almost double from just the plate by itself. So the question a lot of people have about why people are so tanky, this is part of it. And this doesn't just apply with the best armor. I'm going to go in here. We'll skip the poly because it's in the middle, and we will go right into, we'll go with steel because it's one of the more common plates out there that people are going to run with. And this is steel, right? Yep, there we go. And then we'll throw in the CPC. We'll throw in the class 3 because if you have the option, you should be running class 3 with this anyways. And we'll go into multi-shot. And you'll see here with steel, you go from basically not taking any damage to all of a sudden you're probably going to die. That's the downfall of steel again, how fast it wears out. But it's 8 shots now. So with aramid and steel, you are pushing yourself beyond just the plate by itself if you have a good plate. I'll look here at 3 at the steel plate. So remember, steel plate is 5 shots to get over your 50%. With the level 3 aramid behind it, now you are 8 shots. Okay, now that you guys, we've shown 855 against the armor that it works on, let's show how this can drastically change. We're going to set this up pretty much the same thing. We're going to go Kiba arms, and we are going to go with the CPC armor plate, or insert. But now we're going to go with 856 A1, which jumps us up to 38 pen, which is substantially higher. When we go to multi-shot, you're going to see pretty quickly how much of a difference, even just a little bit of penetration, we're gaining, 7 pen from 855 to 856, and how much more effective that is against class 4 plates. So all things being equal, you're essentially 5 shots to kill somebody, whereas with 855, you're 11 shots. Same armors, same everything else. That bullet, that 7 extra pen, right? That's where we're going. We're going from 31 to 38, correct? Cuts in half how many bullets, more than half, how many bullets it takes to kill somebody, at least with class 4 armor. And this is why class 5 becomes so valuable for everybody, because this 38 pen, 40 pen is pretty much where you can peak out on what ammo you can buy in the flea market. One of the real common ammos that everybody's complaining about right now, and I think rightfully so, is going to be 7.62 by 39 PP BB ammo. It's one of the higher pens you can buy. It's 41. You can still buy it on the flea market. But let's say somebody is running a class 5 plate. Let me grab, I don't remember exactly which one it is. It's the one on Skier, the one that I run the most. It's probably one of the best class 5s you can get a hold of. Yeah, here you go. This one. So it's the Colt Locust Ballistic Plate, class 5 Titan. So let's pull that up onto the simulator here. Locust, class 5. We're going to throw a CPC behind it, and we're going to do a multi-shot. As you can see, getting to that 50% threshold is pretty tough. You're 35% on 5, but 6 shots, and these are clean shots. Arms reduce penetration and damage. Not a lot, but they do a little bit. And so if you're shooting through somebody's arm, that's going to make their plate that much more durable. So this here is one of the reasons I think that people have a lot of complaints about this round, because it falls into this area that used to feel really good, but now it doesn't, because of all the different armor changes and things, the way they've gone down. And it also emphasizes why it's so important to get a class 5 plate if you can, at least in your chest, because it does just stand up to damage a lot better. This is also why when you jump from one type of ammo to the next, it can be night and day, even though the penetration doesn't feel like it's all that much. And to show that, let's just do the difference between 856 A1 on this same setup of armor on the class 5s. 856 A1 is 8 shots to get over that 50% threshold with a class 5 plate and class 3 aramid backer. Whereas if you go to 855 A1, so 8 shots, we're all clear. If you go to 855 A1, then you have a 5 shots. There you go. There's your reduction. And that pen change is, it does look like a lot, depending on how you look at it. You're going from 38 to 44, so you're only going 6 by 10, but it's where that number lies at. And this is part of the reason I believe BSG cut off ammo at 41 pen, because that is right where class 5 starts to feel good. Is if you get into 42, 43, 44 pen, then you have a little bit, you shoot through class 5 pen. And that methodology with this whiteboard now, where BSG left 40, 41 pen ammo for the most part on the fleet, had to do with because they took class 6 off, and class 5 is high.
Все продам, это жилье. Нормально, живем, пацаны.
Is there any extra loot over there?
Это что за хрень?
Or did you kill a PMC? This is an AI scav, but I want his backpack. already checked those ones. I didn't check this one though, if you want to grab it.
buy it on the fleet, you can still get it, but you can only get it through barters to your traders, and it's limited and stuff like that. So in all, what this boils together is the same story is always the way it is. Wear the highest class armor you can, shoot the highest pen ammo you can for the most part when you're PvPing. If you're running into people with class 5 armor, you want to get to that 43, 44 pen or higher. If you're fighting people with class 4, like that's what you're seeing, you want to be, 33. That's when you're going to start to see problems, and people are going to really be tanking tons of ammo, especially if you're shooting them face on, you're hitting arms, you're not hitting all of them on the plates, you're not hitting them all on thorax, things like that. All right, well, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you see me when I'm streaming, I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, come by and ask.
Sounds good to me. No.
Company combined.
Stopped fishing the ocean for 8 years. It would be back to nearly 100% for condensate.
Hey, Segovia, back with another one. Hope everyone out there's having a good day and having a good weekend, y'all. We got a good one. It's always a good feeling when the TikTok algorithm just feeds me banger after banger after banger. Today's gonna be a good one, y'all. I don't think there's one clip you guys are gonna want to skip. So make sure you guys watch from beginning to end. We got Bob's Burgers, we got Thriller, we got this new MIT candle that's going on. We got so much, y'all. Let's get into it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Now, is it just me, or does anybody else find this suspicious where a homeless man catches an MIT/Brown University shooter? Because I do. Yes, you heard that right. So not only this homeless man finds the killer in a bathroom because he said he looks suspicious, not wearing the right clothes for the weather, but he posts this on Reddit. Now, what homeless guy is playing a super sleuth where he jeopardizes his own livelihood, getting caught, possibly getting kicked out by chasing this guy? Which could be plausible, being that he's homeless and there's a $50,000 reward that they're offering to catch the killer, but it just seems coincidental. Now, after the cat and mouse game that they said that they played allegedly, it led to the arrest of this guy, the alleged shooter, Claudio Manuel Valente. So not only he went to Brown University, shot out the school, unalived 2 students, but went 15 minutes down the road to unalive the MIT professor. And they said, in that quote, he screamed, fired, but how is that when he's a Portugal national? And there's a connection here because Nuno Loureiro, who was an MIT professor who was unalived by this guy, they went to school together in Portugal. And not to mention, he had a major breakthrough in the nuclear fusion world, something called magnetic reconnection, which harnesses the power of the sun, cutting down years of research, bringing us closer to free energy. Now, from that tip from the homeless guy, they said they tracked him down, they found him in a storage unit, unalived. They said it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, so there's that. Now, right after this happens,
man don't
Trump
tell
Media
tales.
does a merger deal with TAE Technologies for a nuclear fusion deal worth $6 billion. Very interesting. And lastly, in a tinfoil hat turn, remember that character Biff, who's based on Trump? Yeah, he had a company called Biffco, where he had nuclear power plants. And on the same day, they announced this deal. Legendary NASCAR driver Greg Biffle died in a plane crash. And his nickname? The Biff. We live in a simulation. Make sure you guys hit up my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, but let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
I found this place called Taco Casa. Found out back in the 60s, this guy was friends with me, and then that guy that owned Taco Bell sold his company to Pepsi, and the guy that was friends with him had all these Taco Bell restaurants, and he's like, see, I'm just going to rename my franchises to Taco Casa, but keep the exact same menu that Taco Bell has. Pepsi then changed all the recipes for Taco Bell, and that's why Taco Bell, when you're a kid, seems like it tastes better and everything is better. It's because they changed all their meats. Taco Casa, you're like, holy, this is the best tacos ever, and it's just Taco Bell from the 60s. That's crazy. Yeah.
AI used more water this year than every single water bottle combined. That is insane.
AI is using all this water, and I'm told I can only water my plants twice a week after this time, right? But they're over there using all that water. And they're gonna build an AI plant down the street for me, y'all.
Paris, Bondi Beach, Tokyo, and Serbia, amongst other places, have canceled their New Year's Eve, New Year's celebrations that were planned due to safety concerns. Yet here we are in the United States of America with not one, but 2 attacks that were avoided thanks to the FBI. They had one plan for Southern California during New Year's, the celebration, and a man was attempting to do one in New Orleans during the New Year's celebration. And here we are on the verge of bringing nearly 1 million people into Times Square, even though all this other madness is happening. The other countries, the other areas, they understand the severity of what's going on. Obviously, they care about their citizens, right? Because they canceled their plans. It's going to be televised. What are we waiting for here?
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. We flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different. Well, that was a humanitarian trip to Africa, and I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know what plane he was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people who was with a delegation, and yeah, I met him, and you don't know people what they do with their private lives, so yeah.
Tell me that, Chris. He was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, what is Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane. Yes.
You didn't never go to that island.
No. I don't know where that thing is.
So you kind of see why these A-list celebrities don't really go on podcasts, right? They go on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. They go on, you know, the Kelly Clarkson show during the day. They go on The View. They go on those type of shows because they're not going to ask them those questions. You go on someone's podcast, like, say, if I had a podcast, we're going to ask you the real questions, right? Because there's no agenda here. No one's telling me what I can and can't say. That's why they're not really on these everyday podcasts. They always stick to either the mainstream podcasts or they stick to those talk shows.
That thing.
Radio stations.
Then he got that thing. Statue of Liberty. Let's get into it.
Make it make sense.
Makes sense. Come on, man. Come on. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it the devil? Who is this person? What's that in her hand? You don't understand how tall this is. Look, people. Statue of Liberty. Come on, man. Look. People. Statue of Liberty. You didn't know they had Scaflin. Yeah. Shout out to Scaflin. I love you, Scaflin. The police cousin, Scaflin. So the people that made it took them 9 years to build, no power tools. But America, with just instructions in French, put it together in 2 years. Another work harder special by Grandpa Bill. You know how many calluses he had? Swinging that hammer? What's that say on the book? July 17th, Roman numerals. Big hands, big feet. I don't know, man. Speaking of man, like, look at those bear claws. Come on. Is that a woman, a man? Is that Lucifer? Sound off in the comments, man. Make it make sense, Statue of Liberty. How'd they bang that out with no power tools? Come on. What do you guys believe in, man? I asked the guy, I go, how'd you build it? And they broke out this crane to show me. You believe that? You believe that? Make it make sense. No power tools. Horses, Grandpa Bill, couple bologna sandwiches, and 3 palaces later. Statue of Liberty. Make it make sense, New York City. Make it make sense on a beautiful day. New York City, man. Make it make sense.
Why would you want a dental chair on Epstein Island? Yeah. If you're going to dump a body, you might want to change the teeth. Yeah, if you're going to dump a body, you might want to pull the teeth or alter them. But it was something like, but there's no deaths in the Epstein case. We don't know about any deaths. It's like, yeah. You know what we also don't know anything about? Any brown kids. Because the dark reality of the black markets for people is that it's pretty well documented that brown kids are cheaper and often are used for the sicker things that the kids don't walk away from. The white kids from Palm Beach, they have a family that's going to come looking for them with American rights and jurisdiction. The brown kids don't. And when you start to dig into this darker world and you dig into allegations of SRA and of snuff filmmaking and all the really dark shit, you realize that you're probably not hearing about all of this because they're happening to a different population of children for the most part, and you're never hearing about them because they don't live here. But go around to the islands around there and ask them if they've ever heard anything about that. And you might hear something different. And this chair,
I bet,
looking awfully sus. Awfully dark. We got drone video. They got drones up. We're looking over from a bigger island at Greater St. James, the big island that Jeffrey owned, which was basically just a shield for Little St. James, the back island, so that the mainlanders, so to speak, couldn't see over to the island. I believe that's what we're looking at. I have never talked to Allie Carter, but I do know who Allie Carter is. And I tried my best to keep up with the things that she put out, the allegations she put out. Pretty dark. So, some photos. And again, you're seeing this with me for the first time. My download apparently broke, and I didn't get them all, so I'm going to have to re-download them. But it's just a bunch of real estate photos. Chat, you guys let me know if there's anything that we should slow down on. I'm going to not play the lounge music. It feels a little dark to play lounge music while we scroll through this. An eye mask, a carefully made bed. I feel pretty confident that any cameras that were installed have already been removed. Any holes already covered over. They had plenty of time to sanitize this place before any feds showed up. And the feds made sure of that. So even if the feds had wanted to find something here, I think that Epstein's team had more than enough time to make sure they didn't. Hell, even in Epstein's stateside properties, they had more than enough time to sanitize them for the most part.
Bro, Pringles ain't even real chips, bro. They guys eating dust particle potato.
Pringles, right?
Yeah.
Pringles. They're not actually chips. If you look on the can, it says potato crisp because legally they can't say it's chips.
So what the fuck is potato crisp?
So potato crisp is just a dust-like substance that is potato-like.
Yeah, so
Literally, they'll get sued if they say potato chips. So it says potato crisp. So if everybody goes to a Pringle box or a Pringle can and look at the bottom, it's in real small writing.
Yeah.
It says potato crisp. And I saw it. I'm like, the fuck is crisp?
Potato crisp is.
So they ground a bunch of shit up. And then they're saying like, oh, this is like a potato chip. But that's why they call it Pringles crisp, whatever. But they can't legally call it like certain baby foods too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call it baby food.
Break it down.
So they're actually, if you, it's all on the label. They're saying, oh, it's like a product, or they can't call it a certain, oh, this isn't carrot. It's like you said, flavored carrot light or natural flavors. They certain folks.
I don't know. In my baby food, I know I look at the ingredients. I'm sure to look at the ingredients, and it says organic. I always get organic, and in ingredients is organic carrots and water. That's it, right? Or whatever you're doing. But there is tricky things with baby food that I notice when I'm looking at the ingredients. I'm like, it's all terrible. Just gotta be careful and be conscious of your ingredients. Not only with baby food, but with your food, my food.
Human, there's no way you doing all this shit for a profit, man. Y'all trying to wipe the population. In my censored voice.
Here's a list of benefits that Israeli residents get that Americans do not, all while the U.S. sends Israel $3.8 billion in funding each year.
With our money,
universal
taxpayers.
healthcare. Every Israeli citizen to health coverage. 2. Caps on out-of-pocket medical costs. Annual out-of-pocket expenses are capped based on income and age. 3. Monthly child allowance. Israeli families receive a monthly payment per child from the government. 4. Paid parental leave. Paid maternity leave is on average 15 weeks, guaranteed. Mandatory paid sick leave. Subsidized public transportation for youth, students, seniors, and soldiers. Soldiers often ride for free. IDF. MashaAllah, IDF. Strong price controls on essential medicines, national emergency health response infrastructure. Universal access to mental health services. Wouldn't it be nice, America? Yeah, America. Aywa. The list goes on and on and on. Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. My wish this year, just like every other year, is that one day we stop funding Israel and put that money into our own country and our own people. Wouldn't it be nice to be Israeli? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long.
What's the baby doing? It's in a sleeping state, right? It's dormant. It's sleeping. Even when it moves, the baby is in a dormant sleeping state. Here's some information you're not gonna hear nowhere on the fucking internet, so you know it's real. What if I told you that the baby's having a dream of its past life? It's actually living its past life while it's in the womb. Like right now.
What if I told you black?
Some entity while you living right now. And what you do right now determines your whole life. But while you was in that womb. You were still alive in another life while you was in the womb. While you was sleeping in your mama's womb. You was dreaming of the last life you was living. And then when you
people in Dubai
I get where he was going with
being told to stay inside because of the rain, y'all. Because of the
I just know I didn't cut that off, y'all. That was his video. I don't know what he does. He cuts it off. I don't know. But that was some good knowledge he was putting out. I can see how that, who knows? We don't know. We'll never know.
rain, y'all. We talking about Dubai, desert. People being told to stay inside because of the rain. They said Dubai officials are telling people, don't come your ass outside unless you have to. Y'all see it's already flooded, but they're talking about more rain on the way. They said it was so much rain, y'all, that a lot of streets was covered in water. They had to shut down certain roads because it was so much water. And I hope y'all are paying attention. This is not normal for Dubai. That city is designed for heat, not for heavy rainfall. Whatever they did that day to the clouds, it fucked shit up. It's wild, y'all. It's not even just Dubai. Look at Washington State. Look at Oregon. These places is flooded too. Someone got that faucet leaking, fool.
This is In-N-Out Burger. You know what In-N-Out Burger, you have to speak a special language. You got to say, 4x4 animal style. You got to speak a special language.
I cannot go there because I don't know how to order. I've tried to. People say, what do you want?
I think in between year 3 and 4, you'll probably be able to figure that out. Since 2009, about 2013.
I'll finally get the language down.
Yeah, it's going to be for the lambs. Protein burger with, you can say that, protein burger with, you get the onions.
So it's magical then.
Oh, not only that, it also solves every problem.
They're coming.
So Dick Cheney just dies, right? He was the vice president at the time of 9/11. Now, there's a whole ritual that was going on. Dick Cheney, he dies. At the same time, Mamdani, he wins the mayor election. The first Muslim mayor. And then 9/11, who did they say was responsible for 9/11? Muslim. And then at the same time, a UPS plane goes down. That flight number was 2976. How many people died in 9/11? 2976. What? Yes. It was not, at the time, 9 people who died and 11 people injured. The same plane that crashed, the UPS plane, it was decommissioned October 26, 2014. Now, from that time to the time it crashed, it was 9 days, 11 years. You have to look at numbers because it's the language of the universe.
It's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. That's the way to get in it. Alright, bro, we about to talk about it. We about to talk about it, bro. I'm gonna get to one part. Look at that, look at that. Let's talk about it. First of all, my name is French Dose, man. I do this for educational and entertaining purposes only. And this is the proof right here to where you know that aliens are in the ocean. There's portals in the ocean. There's lost lands, right? And cities that are in the ocean because the portals that are down there deep in the ocean, bro. Let's take another look. Look at that, bro. How did that get there? How did that get there, man? Let's take another look. Bro, that looks like a hallway somewhere. The aliens that can breathe underwater, right? Or wherever they come from, however this works. They was living out here. They was living out here. Pay attention, man. Leave it in the comments, hit the like button. Make sure y'all follow me here for more, man. The truth is the truth. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the truth. Salute.
You know, there's certain events in history where even bringing them up feels like you're stepping on a landmine. I've done a few videos about short-lived conspiracies, ones that were everywhere, and then all of a sudden they were just gone. And what happened in Vegas is one of those moments. It happened, it was massive, but it changed nothing, and somehow we collectively agreed to stop talking about it almost immediately. With this one, there was no long-running national conversation, no cultural processing, just headlines, a little press conference, and then complete silence. You know, we can talk conspiracy all day, we can dissect movies, we can talk about things happening in the headlines, but there's certain things that you can't. There's topics and videos that I know when I bring them up, they're going to be my least viewed videos. And this one sits in a weird box labeled closed, even though we really never felt like it was opened in the first place. You don't even have to to suggest anything nefarious for the conversation to shut down completely. Simply saying the whole thing was odd is enough to get you side-eyed. And it was a complete national tragedy, and we just don't talk about it. You know, it's one of those things. When a subject becomes untouchable that quickly, people don't stop thinking about it, they just stop saying it out loud. But I guess, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
The dead internet theory claims most of the internet you see today isn't made by humans anymore. Think about it. Every comment section, every post, every trending topic, there's a portion of the internet where it's not people talking, but bots talking to other bots, creating this illusion of a busy, living internet. According to the theory, sometime in the mid-2010s, the internet quietly died. Not literally, but socially. Real people got burnt out, stopped posting and commenting as much, and in the background, bots fill the gaps. So bots make the posts, reply to each other, boost engagement, boost hashtags. The bots pretend to be angry, excited, offended, etc., just to keep the engagement machine running. And here's the weird part. You might think you're arguing with a stranger, but you might be arguing with a bot. And platforms won't tell you because a dead internet isn't profitable, but an internet that looks alive is profitable. So the theory says that the internet you scroll today is basically one giant AI-generated simulation designed to keep you watching, clicking, buying, reacting. And if all that sounds crazy, just look around for comment sections that reply instantly, accounts with no real photos, viral posts that feel too perfectly engineered, trends that appear out of nowhere, and conversations that continue even if no one's there. The dead internet theory doesn't mean humans are gone. It's saying humans are outnumbered. There will come a time when there will be more AI bots than humans on the planet, and it might be happening sooner than you think. And eventually, we might not be able to tell the difference.
When they had that big shooting in Vegas, remember? From the towers.
Right.
The hotel called an exorcist then to go up there afterwards. He stepped on the floor and he felt the presence of evil on that floor. No one wants to destroy life the way evil wants to destroy life. Everything that is holy, everything that is good, he wants to subvert it in a different way.
Bill Gates? Mark Zuckerberg? Really strange. This 19-year-old guy drops out from Harvard and founds Facebook, okay? And now he's a billionaire. How does that happen, guys? Well, it must be the American dream. Oh, ChatGPT, guys. Really strange. If you have a dream and you just follow it, you can be a billionaire in America. Yeah. It's all just a scam, right? Google, it's all just a scam. Okay? What you need to understand about these companies is they were all founded with U.S. military technology that is public. Okay? The internet is a U.S. military technology. Google, the search engine, it's all U.S. military technology. And they were given to these guys for free. Why would they do that? Okay? Again, if you think that we're ruled by secret societies, and it's really these secret societies that control the world, and they want this technology out there to better surveil people, it makes a lot more sense, right? Because if the Pentagon said, hey, we have this free computer that you can use, you'd be like, I'm going to use this computer because you'll spy on me, right? But if Mark Zuckerberg says, hey, free Facebook, guys, want to use it? You're like, yeah, sure, Facebook, yeah. He's a dork from Harvard. Of course he can be trusted, right? Same strategy, okay, guys?
Stopped fishing the ocean for 8 years, it would be back to nearly 100% fecundity.
We have to get all the countries on board.
Yeah,
That means for 8
impossible.
years all the fishermen would starve.
And not to mention,
We're not gonna do
fish is the primary source of protein for like the majority of the planet. We are wiping out, 100 million sharks a year we're killing. Just sharks. That is so many animals.
100 million? Is that what he said? A year?
What is here?
Huh?
What is here? Here. What is here?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Where is Vegas located?
In Nevada.
Where's Nevada located?
In the United States.
Where's the United States located?
In the world.
And where's the world located?
The universe.
And where's the universe located?
Ooh, that's
Right. And that's the point. Everything is mirrored from that point right there. Nobody knows from that point. But that's what I want.
bars. What are you looking for?
Ooh, that's something. Y'all ain't looking for shit.
Of course there's two of them, bro. Why wouldn't there be two? Like, why? Why wouldn't there be two? Of course. Of course. Of course. Nice. 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 I should have just fucking ran, dude. Should have just ran. I literally thought about it too. I don't know why I don't know why I fucking aimed again. And fucking no fucking reason to do that. I literally was thinking about running. Like, I knew I shouldn't have fucking peeked that shit. I could have fucking definitely gotten out of there. Ugh. Shit, I did not mean to buy them. Oopsie, oopsie, daisy. Oh my god.
I'm looking for you to ask questions.
All right, well, you're a chess player. You think you could beat me? We make a bet.
I can beat you in anything I put my mind to. See, I don't think you understand about the mind. See, information is out here. So if I want to beat you in chess, all I gotta do is tell the universe I want to beat you in chess, and I'm gonna beat you in chess, game.
I'm gonna have to put some money on it.
Put money. Money not real, game. Listen, we can do something better than that. Money ain't real, so I don't want to play this like tit for tat. And I think you understand that money.
People are freaking out now. They actually know.
Is it money in real game?
Being
Alright, give me all your money then.
The scariest and weirdest things you can experience. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had this at some point, where life doesn't feel real. You feel like you are literally looking at yourself and everything is blurry and you're living in like a video game. But what actually is it? Because a lot of people experience this, more people than you might think. But what causes it? Along with a lot of people living with this for years without realizing and not actually knowing how to get rid of it for good. So it can come from a number of different things: sleep, anxiety, stress, not getting right amount of rest for your body. Most commonly, though, it's from an extreme type of stress and anxiety. In simple terms, derealization is actually your fight or flight, like we would have had back in the day. Where, of course, back in the OG days, our ancestors were scared and would have to pick between running away or fighting a giant bear or something. And what our mind now does for us is take us out of the moment, derealization. It's your mind basically saying, whoa, let's take a step back here, don't think about anything, and just relax.
а ты чё там пиздишь?
Come bearing gifts. Come bearing gifts.
Hey, I got. Do you want this RPD? Oh hell yeah!
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Come up, come up. I'm a scav. Can't take no chances right now, bruh. Ooh, the loot, the loot. Oh yes. Coming out with the schloot. How did that guy get those? How did he get two of them, bro? What? the loot. Coming out with the schloot.
Hello.
What up? Where'd you go?
I had to go deal some Christmas packages and then I passed out.
I'll give you a Christmas package. My dick. My
I don't know if
Dickmas
you feel
package.
this way, but when I passed out, I felt like I felt myself passing out. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna black
make
out
it.
right now.
Yeah. I'll be like fully awake sometimes and then like I'll lay down in my bed and then I can just feel my tiredness coming over me. My
Yeah,
body's like,
that's
"Oh,
exactly
you're in
what
bed,
it was
nigga?
like.
Oh, you're in bed, nigga? Staying in bed, nigga." I just just ran my scav and fucking there's things called marked rooms in this game. The marked room, and they have them on each map, or there's some more on certain maps, but they have like the craziest loot in them usually. And I always check them on my scav to see if they've been open. And it was open with some dead nigga in there, and he had a big ass backpack for me, and an M60, and then there was an RPD that they left on the floor too. And then this other dead guy had some really good loot, like a good helmet and shit on him too. So I just came out, cause I just died on my PMC and I was pissed, but I just made my money back times a million that I just lost.
That's good.
Yeah, the M60 is sick. I took it apart right now, but it's one of the newer guns that they added. This 100 round drum mag is called the Bubbin.
Bubba?
The Bubbin. The Bubba. The Big Bubba's barbecue. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Oh, the come up is so real. The go. I want some cinnamon pancakes from Denny's.
I want a double Western. No, I don't. I want a Western bacon cheeseburger. Is what I want.
You gotta try that Cali XL burger.
Can you just walk in and order it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go do it right now.
Yeah, it's fucking literally $4 less than the Western, and the Western's just so like dinky now.
I'm gonna go do that. Do you think they're gonna be open at 8 p.m. On
Yeah.
Sunday?
Pretty sure Carl's closes at 10.
Yeah, that's what it says online. Alright, I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Alright.
literally forcing you to not feel real so that if the worst were to happen, it wouldn't be as scary. Now, it sounds terrifying, like, oh, so our body's just telling us, right, you're going to die now, just relax. But it's not actually dangerous at all. I've had this hundreds of times. A lot of you guys probably have as well. But how do you actually get rid of it? I know it sounds obvious, but you have to just relax. The more you sit there thinking and worrying about it, you're feeding into the stress and anxiety, meaning you're going to stay in a derealized state because that's what your body's naturally going to do. But the more you relax into it and just accept that you are safe, nothing's going to happen, your body will start to calm down because you won't feel as stressed and anxious anymore. Easier said than done, but with practice, it will go away, I promise you.
Guys, from somebody that worked on a charter boat for 15 years, let me give you some advice. When you're buying fish or shrimp or whatever, do not ever buy tilapia. I don't care what they tell you, what anybody tells you. It is a shit-eating fish. Do not eat this. It is not good for you. But anyways, when you grab a thing of fish, you want to look at where it's from. If it says product of China, first of all, you want to throw it back on the shelf. Don't eat anything from China. But most importantly, farm raised. Do not eat anything that is farm raised. What you want to do is grab some other ones, look at it, see where it's from. Product of Taiwan. Okay? This one, it doesn't say how it was caught. This one might be all right.
Wild caught.
Okay, boom, right there. Wild caught. This one's safe. That's good. It does not say farm raised. Let's do some shrimp. Let's grab a thing of shrimp. Okay, product of what?
It's up here.
Farm raised, product of India. No good, guys. Do not eat that. What you want to find is
Pack my kid's asshole in like a school lunch.
this one right here. Product of Argentina, processed in Peru, wild caught. FAO 41 Southwest.
And I'm gonna
catch
say
net,
it
net,
again.
trawling. So that tells you that they caught these with a trawling net. These were wild caught.
I'm streaming, yeah.
And from a farm, dude, that somebody raised in a pen where they're all in their own shit. These are wild caught, guys. Pay attention to the labels on what you're feeding your families.
You got to put this on the interview. James Fox spoke about the conversation he had with Robert Bigelow on the Danny Jones podcast.
I love Danny Jones, man. Amazing.
You got to watch that episode with James Fox because James Fox investigated a crash and a recovery of non-human creatures that were seen by the public in Varginha, Brazil. You got to look into that because the very description of the creatures that were captured, one of them scratched a military serviceman. He was infected with
Yes, I've seen this before, yes.
the same description
It's
of them
no
creatures
vision.
are literally
Don't
the same
be no
description
vision.
of demonic entities
Don't
in the
be
Bible.
no vision.
Also,
Don't
the
be
smell
no
of sulfur.
vision.
Now,
Hello, my
every time I talk to
niggers.
somebody and they say something landed on their property, they smell the sulfuric smell.
Actually, the Jetsons don't live in the sky because it's the future. They live there because they can't go down. The
It's
surface is
time to
still
go.
intact, and the Flintstones are proof of what happened to those who stayed. Look at
Time
the
to go
evidence.
where?
In 396 episodes, the Jetsons never show what's below the clouds. Never. The cars fly, the buildings float, but no one touches the ground. Actually, in 1987, there was an official crossover. Jetsons and Flintstones met each other. Same timeline, not future and past, the same present. The Jetsons went down once and found what remained
Ooh,
of
where
humanity.
is my
Here's the technology.
dressing
Jetsons have
gown?
television, Flintstones have stone television, Jetsons have telephone. Flintstones have bone telephone. They're the same inventions. One in
This.
its original form, the other rebuilt with what was left. Actually, the Jetsons know what happened. That's why Rosie does all the outside work. That's why the children never play outdoors. That's why George panics when something falls. They're afraid of what's below. The most disturbing evidence, the names in bedrock, Flintstone, fire starting rock, rubble, debris, names of destruction. The Flintstones don't know where they came from. The Jetsons know, and they never told. Actually, the 1987 crossover was buried because it showed the truth. The rich went to the sky.
Whilst
The poor
you're
stayed
eating
below.
food,
George knows. Jane
I'm
knows.
gonna go.
Elroy and Judy will never find out
I'm
because
gonna
Granny
go
told their
coat
children they left the
shopping.
rest of humanity to die. The Flintstones aren't the past. They're what the Jetsons left
Specifically,
Starts with this.
Arterix
That's true. Like,
coat shop.
yeah, we know about fire, but imagine like 5 generations later, like it starts dying out.
Computer.
Fine, then they have to start, creating fire. We run out of
Actually,
lighters, we
no,
run out of
wait.
lighter
I
fluid,
don't
we
need
run out of
mountain wear.
matches, we run out of, you know
I
what I
need
mean? So
general
that's
wear.
pretty
I
interesting.
already have my ski stuff.
Was the first reserve currency in renowned and then Taler coin from the Roman empires, the Spanish silver dollar from the Spanish money.
Yes!
It's a bridge. There's still a few
Yeah.
exceptions, but for the most part, it's US dollar and Federal Reserve. Credit
Yeah,
card,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
contactless, which is very interesting because this piece was made in 2014. It existed, the technology, but we didn't use it to pay as we use it now. And then a bit of a future that it's either chip or barcode. But then he entered the market as slave. Because one of the things that he puts here on the shredder is that experts say that in less than 10 years, we're phasing out of paper currency. We're not having
Shit, man, that's nice.
on banks. And we're going to end up being slaves of some entity or some government or something.
Tell me why. The first episode of Bob's Burgers is called Human Flesh.
I don't have medium.
Stick around Bob's Burgers. It looks like Coney Island.
Fucking Jews, man, let me tell ya. Ooh. Oh, 800 pounds? Shit, that's nice. Is it gold? It is.
Tyrannex.
I honestly get burned like
Actually, how much do I fucking owe on Klarna this month? Or next month, however, I guess. Not a lot. Not a lot. Oh, wait, I owe a lot. God damn, son. So, I owe. Oh my god, I owe. Fucking hell, G-Star. Why do I have 230? Oh. Oh, that's why. Okay. KKK.
Hail. Also, hail Hitler and hail Satan.
Hail, rape a child. Rape a baby. Rape a small little child. Oh. Get to know it's on. Get to it, know it's on. Get to it, know it's on. Shit. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. When am I getting my money? When am I getting my money?
when my feet are barely touching each other.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. I need to get my dad to do my. Otherwise, I'm not going to have my flat. Ooh. Okay. I can work that out. Ugh. Guys, are we ready to play some video games? Said, are we ready to play some video games?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go on?
Sebastian, want to play Nemesis or Delta Fire?
I was just about to say, sorry, not Mateo.
I
Verset.
gotta get out of this raid first. It's gonna be a minute.
That is fine. That is fine. But when you are done, would you be interested in playing?
Yeah.
See now that right there, that's a dedicated
no.
man. Oh, he said yeah.
He said hell no. He said fuck you.
Well, if that's the case, then that nigga is about to get shot and put down.
So like, you know. Stupid baby Bruce.
Did you fall asleep after you fucking internet went out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you probably would, to be fair. It sounded like you was in bed. Where you was talking before.
Yeah, bro, built the first 144 giga nigga.
Yeah, nigga. It's a good thing that we're not playing that game because that's long.
So what, we gonna be playing Nemesis?
Yeah. We will go on Delta Force. Let's just try Mimesis first. You know, it might be quite good. I'm intrigued by it. I'll be honest, I'm extremely intrigued.
Assuming you saw that YouTube short.
Yes, I want to hear what the AI sounds like. I doubt it's going to be able to replicate our voices so perfectly, but I have to see, man. I have to.
It's gonna take it's gonna take what you've said in game already to each other.
Yeah. It takes what you've said, but it's still trippy as fuck. Like, you get me?
Well, I'm saying like that's how they're gonna get the voices. Like they're gonna just say the same things that we say. It's gonna be like a recording almost.
I've seen some guys set up a code word, and I was like, "Oh, the code word is, oh no." It listens though, so so I get what you're saying. It doesn't say random stuff though. You get me? Like, it won't just say random things. Like, it will listen to what you're saying, and then it will
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's mad, man. Like, I couldn't believe it when I read it. Sorry, when I watched it, I was like, rah. I was like, that's trippy as fuck. Like, so I'm so fucking gassed to play it. Pardon me.
I haven't seen the boss one time on fucking Shoreline.
I think that's a pretty rare spawn, to be fair, Shoreline. What boss even spawns on Shoreline? It's
Xanatar.
Xanatar, yeah, that's the one. He usually goes after campers though, actually, to be fair, so he would
Yeah,
go
it's
after
either
you.
the camper on the bridge over here.
Right, well I'm gonna start Mimesis. Just wanna have a little go. Maybe there's a tutorial I have to go through or something.
Can't help himself.
I just wanna try it out, man. Have some confidence. Okay, well I need to turn down the fucking.
And how's there 33 minutes in this raid still?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be sick as fuck.
I haven't heard or seen anybody. I'm just gonna go for it. Hope they don't die.
Oh, you're gonna die, young nigga. You're gonna die.
Pulling on my dick, but it hurt. Now I'm gonna fucking pull on my kid's dick.
Oh yeah, kitty dick. Oh yeah.
Giving my newborn child a tug and then slamming his head on a fucking marble countertop and watching it fucking crack open like a fucking honeydew melon.
Just like every black woman with their stepchild.
Crack it open like a coconut.
Every black woman with their baby daddy's son.
Yeah, black woman killing their baby, like an animal killing like a gerbil killing one of its offspring after they've been touched by a human.
Right.
Oh man, I almost said the word.
Is he streaming? He is streaming.
Oh, I wanted to say it so bad. I want to go in the other chat.
Go into the brown discussion and let it rip. I don't think he's coming back. Oh no. He has forgot us.
The raid before this, there was some fucking. I was trying to get over to the camp on this map, and this fag started shooting me in the back. And I thought there was only one guy. It's like every time I get like a kill, and I don't know that there's a second person until I get shot in the fucking head. Pisses me off. Cause I fucking killed the shit out of the first guy that was like trying to snipe at me forever. Like I was literally hiding behind a thin ass tree, and I fucking got his ass. And then like right after I killed him, I was starting to get shot, but I didn't see where the other guy was. Fucking headshot me. So pissed. And like this other time, dude, I was on streets and I fucking killed this dude. And he was so looted, dude, and I grabbed all of his armor and shit. And he had like a Karund that has, you know, like like when you repair stuff, it gives you like that special like perk or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it has a chance to give that. It had that, and he had a Bastion helmet with the same thing. And fucking.
I'm assuming you didn't get out of it.
Yeah, and then there's two guys that pulled up. Like it was such like that spot usually no one even goes into, and there's 3 niggas that popped up over there. And these two come in fucking apparently just knew exactly where I was. And I like domed the first guy, and then the second guy came in and killed me. So mad because of course every time I'm playing solo, fucking there's a team of two that come up on me. By something. But the bullets were so weak, he hit me like twice, and I went to heal myself, and I didn't even take any damage. Fucking annoying because like the last like 30 times I played on this map, except for the last raid also, I've spawned on the road to custom side, but now I've been spawning all the way fucking over by the swamp. Now I have to run across the map to get to where I want to go. Gotta worry about fucking sniping niggas.
God damn, nigga. Oh, come back. Alright, I am in the lobby for Mimesis. I just don't know.
You tell them what they asked.
Yo, Mateo, can you hear me?
Tails not in here.
No, but I'm in the lobby with him.
Oh.
We're just trying to test if it works or not. I really don't know, to be honest.
Oh shit, I'm not even trying to extract. Oh shit.
It says voice act. Oh, wait. It says, yeah, voice act. Oh wait, I need to turn up my voice volume, I think. Yo, Mateo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jump if you can hear me. Okay, you might need to change your voice mode to push to talk and then set it back to voice activation or something. If yours isn't working.
Why?
Hey, there he is. Yeah, you can say it now because he's not here.
What,
Wait,
because
actually,
you said you guys were closing?
Is it proximity, Mateo? Okay, wait. Say something. I'm going over here. I want to run away and hear you say it. Okay, so that's the range. Where I just jumped is the range. What's this? These work? Oh! He's just left. He's just gone. He's skedaddled, pal. Maybe they're gaining intelligence. Hey, look what we can buy those. How much money do we have? 100, yeah. A teddy bat, which is... Oh, we should probably buy flashlights. Oh yeah. What's this? Oh, this is where you buy the stuff, I think. Oh no, recycle maybe. You should, it's fucking hilarious. Oh, Mateo! I got a flashlight. How do you recharge it? Whoa! What the hell? How in the fuck did this nigga get up there? Oh. Are you almost finished first?
Yeah.
Okay. Verse, you should hear the conversation I'm hearing right now. They're talking about like Baron Trump sucking off someone. Disconnected? Wait, where's my Steam not working? What am I hearing, bro? Hey, Verse, there's some wild conversation going on right here. I cannot wait to hear the AI replicate this fucking conversation. I cannot wait to hear AI speaking about Donald Trump throating fucking Bill Clinton. Oh, that is going to be so majestical. Wait, I know what I want the fucking AI to say. I hate niggers, I hate Jews, I hate niggers, I hate Jews, I hate niggers.